It's September the 22nd, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty. I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here's this week's important market activity. There are presently 48 active listings in the Palisades, still a very low number, so it's still a good time to sell. Just listed in the north of El Medio area, that's a kind of Palisade area, 1328 Las Pulgas Road, listed at $11,950,000. It's 5,750 square feet. It's a 1996 Mediterranean. It's kind of a very unique, very custom style and floor plan. It has gorgeous landscaping. You go up a long private drive and then there's a motor court to it. So it's elegant and it's stately and it's got fabulous views and it's tucked right below the Ridgeview Estates. It doesn't have a pool and it doesn't really have a lot of grassy areas, but it's very safe, and it's so safe they put a guard booth or guard shack down at the bottom where the gates are. So that's that one. Just listed in the Riviera. Actually, it's Riviera adjacent to be completely clear here, but you got to drive through the Riv to get to it. So 1090 Rivoli Drive is listed at $6,995,000. It's a little like the last house we just discussed because it's up a long private drive. Well, it's not long, but up a private drive. It's gated. They call this Villa del Fontaine. Actually, a friend of mine owns it who happens to be a real estate agent. And it's built in 1996. It has views, and it's got some really cool outdoor vignettes, I want to call them, like little places to just enjoy life. It's listed at $6,995, 5,568 square feet, and the lot is $21,000. Not all of that's flat. Also in the Riviera, just listed, 1548 Umeo Road. Now, Umeo is a kind of a cool street that is tucked at the top, and it looks back to the mountains, and it's kind of unique. It's kind of real rural feeling. Listed at 6.6 is this approximately 2,500 square foot mid-century that actually traded not that long ago. I forget, in the low fours. Now it's on at 6.6. It has been redone, and it's got views. It's a very cool 1961 Paul Hogue design. Just listed in the Alphabet Streets, 1042 Embury Street for $5,595,000. What do you get? 3,669 square feet on that's right, 5,200 square foot lot. It's a 2015 traditional. It's got really nice finishes and trims. I like this house, and I sold the one next door a few years ago. Just listed in the El Medio Bluffs, 15449 DePaul Street, listed at $4,595,000. What do you get? 2,860 square feet. It has been redone. It's kind of a quirky floor plan. It's nice and light, and it's got really nice views. Just listed in the Marquez Knolls, 740 Lockman Lane. This is a land play, a view lot, really good views, 8,000 square feet, listed at $3.6 million. So this is more towards the bottom of Lockman. So if you got kids going to the elementary school there, you could probably just walk them down there. Kind of cool. Just listed, let's go to solds. Just sold in the Alphabet Streets, 934 Galloway Street. I know this house because I sold it before. Here's a little history on this house. Built in 2014, it traded for $3,295. Then in 18, when I had it, it's traded for $4 million. It just traded for $5,940,000. Amazing what's happened in the Palisades, particularly in the Alphabet Streets. Thank you, Rick Caruso. So I guess he wouldn't be a bad guy as a mayor, at least for real estate values. Maybe not every issue, but on that one, a big plus. That house, by the way, is a very cool contemporary, and it had the most interesting entry because they wanted privacy, so they created a maze in the front. So you had to go through the maze to get to the front door. Just sold in the Highlands, 1321 Piedra Murada, sold for $5,400,000. $1,000. This is a redone English Tudor. Can you believe that? So they turned this kind of like dark English Tudor into a very light, kind of almost glammy BH bling feel house, and it's, what do we get for $5,400,000? 6,472 square feet, and the lot's 17,000, and it's got a pool and some views. What do I always say? The Highlands is the value package. Here's another one in the Highlands, 1427 West Chastain Parkway, just closed for $3,770,000. What do we get for that? 5,268 square feet. And this house, in a 13,000 foot lot with views, this house was built in '96 and designed by Steve Giannetti, who does very, very high-end, cool designs. It's a Mediterranean style, and it had a huge, like, entrance foyer thing that made it feel very grand. And last but not least, just sold in the Alphabet Streets, 1106 Iliff Street. Oh, I liked this house. Sold for $3,325,000. And you get a 6,500 square foot lot on this one. Big lot for the Alphabet Streets. This had a very cool mid-century design home that was built in 1960. I like this one a lot. In fact, I think that was a good value. I hope this information has been helpful to you. And if you're looking to find your perfect property, I know all the properties that are on the market and off markets. Or if you're thinking of selling in this market that's still hot, believe it or not, there's not that many listings on the market, so you don't have a whole lot of competition. Call me. I would love to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.